Hi. What's going on here?
USP Ed?
Yes.
Ed, I'll speak to you in just a second here. I'm going to give a business card to this woman who asked for one. You're welcome to do that too. Ed, my name's Chris Forrest. I'm a special agent with the U.S. Forest Service.
Yeah.
Cover New England area.
Yeah.
Since I'm kind of new and fresh to this thing, do you want to give me 5 minutes of your side of it? Before we do that, though, I know you had a court date last week before I was involved earlier this week. Now, are you represented by an attorney on those charges?
What's that pertain to what you're doing here?
I understand you have a civil thing as filed, but I'm talking just about the misdemeanor charges that were filed in the criminal court in the U.S. Magistrate's Court.
No.
At this point, no.
I don't have one yet, but I think the date is set for February 25th.
Yep. You know, I just want to, obviously you don't have to talk to me, but I'm new to the thing, and if
No,
you want to give me a 5-minute blurb of, your side of
this
the
is
story.
a historical easement by prescription. Okay, and it's been that way for 1890. This forest became forest in 1920 under the Weeks Act of 1911. All right, we got certain covenants and exclusions on this property. It's been here in existence for many years. Many.
Yeah.
And as I say, I'm being intimidated now by your presence. And
well, I'm not intimidated. I'm letting you give your side of the story.
I know, but this further intimidates my customers and such. So that's my side of the story.
I've got to do my job too.
Well, there's a civil action going on in court right now.
I understand.
And I think I should let the judges and the juries decide on this matter at this time.
That's fine, and that makes perfect sense, and that's part of what I'd like to follow up with. If you have any other questions, you have something else you want to tell me, feel free to jump right in. But what we need to do here today is I'm conducting a felony investigation at the direction of the U.S. Attorney's Office, and we're doing a little bit of follow-up on the misdemeanor stuff. We won't get in the way of your customers. We won't be rude to them.
Felony as far as what?
Well, that's a pending action, so that's something that's...
Pending against who?
You would be the
what charge would that be?
It would be an interference and obstruction of federal officers and employees. Now, having said that, let me tell you this. My job is to follow the facts, okay?
Okay.
So that's all I'm going to do. But in order to do that, we need to document certain things, measure some things that will be out of here. As soon as we're done with that. However, secondary to that, the U.S. Attorney's Office has requested that what they continue to believe is a criminal violation here, a misdemeanor, be enforced. Okay. Now, obviously, you're in dispute with that. That's why you filed a civil action, and that is your correct legal remedy. I mean, you can certainly pursue that, but they want us to continue to enforce this until the thing is decided.
Well, I'm not. This is we're running through here. We're going to continue to run through here.
Well, you're not going to be able to do that.
Well, we are, and I think the judge last week indicated that he knows this case and he knows the parameters of it. And he knows the constituents, and I feel that the judge even knows that we have a good case here, and there's a preliminary injunction in the works. When it's going to be heard, I don't know. But until then, we're running and conducting businesses out of here, and it's pursuant to my constitutional rights.
Okay, that's fine. Let me tell you what our boundaries and our parameters are. You can come out here, you can call people names, you can swear, whatever you want.
No, I don't do that. I came out here for many months and days and came out with my hand to Mr. Mark Magels over there and treated him like an officer of the law until he started violating my civil rights and speaking derogatory terms to my customers and my staff.
Let me finish that sentence.
I lost respect for him.
Let me finish that sentence. What I'm saying is that's all constitutionally protected. People can
correct.
Yell and scream. That's free speech, unless obviously the public's over there having a picnic and is offended by it. But generally, there's not public standing right here. What we aren't going to allow to happen is racing toward our officers on snowmobiles.
No one did that.
Any kind of threats, blocking their job when they're attempting to do
Look,
their
this
job.
is
I want to lay those boundaries out to you out of fairness. Okay, I understand that there's a dispute here. And the bottom line is...
Did anybody get hit with a snowmobile?
No, thank God.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a bad thing.
Well, I think it had something to do with the brakes on a machine. No one's going to run over people on snow machines. We're not like that here.
That's very good. But let me just tell you, if we, as investigators and officers, give out a lawful order and you don't obey it, or if you make any threats or intimidate or block in any way, you are going to be arrested. Okay, I have to be clear about that. It's only fair.
Well, this is my property.
Yep. Well, that's your
Okay.
property over there.
Yeah, and this is
everybody's
an easement by prescription.
You
You see these trees? See how this is all cleared out of here?
Yeah.
Well, if you notice, I have never been cited for cutting any trees. This is, I mean, it's given that you can see this has been a right of way since 1890.
Yeah.
You know, so there's no question about it. Now, furthermore, you're coming down there just like Mr. Mark Magels has in the past.
Yeah.
You said about people getting run over or close to run over by snowmobiles. Nobody got hit. Nobody got run over.
That's a good thing.
To me, that's an inference that you're doing just what he does, is shooting innuendos my way. So, are you
Well,
a
like I
U.S.
said,
attorney? Where's
no,
this
no.
card at, honey?
I'm a special agent with the U.S. Forest Service.
Okay, you're a special agent. You're just with the rest of them. All right. I got to ask you to move on, please.
Well, we're on our property. We're not going to move on. Again, we have work to do here. We're going to finish that
Then
work.
you stand out of the way when I'm going through my right of way.
No, you're not going to come through.
Yes,
here.
we are.
Ed, I will place you under
No,
arrest. That's
you
it.
need to get on to
End of story.
the SOA in D.C.
That's
and then you
fine.
need to call the district courthouse.
That's fine, Ed,
No.
but it is what it is.
Go ahead, hon.
Well, I'm not leaving.
There's no flexibility in that. Okay.
Our trail, I got used to these trails right here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, that's disputed now. You can follow up in your civil
Disputed.
action.
That's Bureau of Trails. I spent $4,000 to register my machines to run
understand
on
that,
these machines.
but not this trail. It's fine.
What? I was not this year?
We're not. No, I
Not
said
this
not this
trail.
trail, and I'm not gonna. We can't hold court here in the street.
Yeah, we
Just can't
can't.
do
And
it.
you're disrupting my business. And please move on.
Ed, you can't direct.
Call
me
the
to
FBI.
move on.
Call the FBI. They're involved in the civil rights.
We're gonna do the
Are you
work
going
that
to
we
set
have
up
to
a Gestapo here?
do. No, we're gonna do the work that we have.
And then
to
leave
do,
on, move on.
But we are gonna enforce this
Well,
violation.
yeah.
Under the direction of the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Yeah.
If things get resolved differently in your
All
favor,
right, call the
then so
U.S.
be it.
Attorney. Who we speak to down there?
You can talk to the criminal chief, Bob Kinsella, if you wish.
You got it?
He's the chief prosecutor.